Your boy John back again with another video. Big shout out to VikingSizeGamer for this one, man. I've been following this game. Honestly, I've been following this game since it was announced on Twitter a few months ago. Virtual Basement is working on an Untitled wrestling game. I've seen a little bit of the people that have already signed contracts to be a part of this game, and so far the roster that I've seen looks impressive. But Viking Size Gamer has some inside information that he just posted today, and as you can see, the definitive guide to Virtual Basement's wrestling game. So big shouts out to him for letting me react to this, share my thoughts with you guys on this game. Make sure you guys go subscribe to him. I'll make sure to link this video in the description of this one. So once again, big shout out to Viking Size Gamer, and let's get into this video, man.
Virtual Basement made their presence known in the wrestling games business by dropping some screenshots and making some big roster announcements. But that was only the start, as more and more announcements have been made since, with the wrestlers like Killer Kelly, Jeff Cobb, Ken Shamrock, and the tag team formerly known as The Ascension, Su Yung and Rich Swann also announcing their inclusion. But what about the rest of the game? What can we expect from Virtual Basement, and what's their roadmap? Well, Virtual Basement have given me exclusive access to their plans, so I can bring it to you, the players. I'm James from VikingSizeGamer, and this is your definitive guide to Virtual Basement's Untitled wrestling game. To say this is an ambitious project is an understatement. The scope of Virtual Basement's intentions for this game are astounding, and their plans are huge. What they want to do is exciting, so let's start from the beginning. We'll get the stuff out that you probably already know. Virtual Basement's game is being built on the Unreal Engine, and it's being released on next-gen hardware and PC.
Okay, so Unreal Engine. Okay, good choice, good choice. PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. Okay, so no PS4, Xbox One, or Switch release. Okay. Virtual Basement, I see you out here. Um, Now, I thought when this game was actually first announced, I thought it would have had a PS4 and Xbox One release. But I mean, it's cool. It's cool because, like I said, a lot of people are talking about PS5, Xbox Series X anyway. So I know a lot of people will be upgrading to those consoles when they do come out. So I mean, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Extensive already. When it's finished, it'll feature 60 plus wrestlers, tag teams, and managers.
Wow, roster. Okay, 60 plus tag team. Okay, managers. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Um, seeing what 2K has done with the WWE roster every year. Sometimes it's supposed to go bigger every year, but what it was two was it 2K15 that had like a small roster when it made its way to next gen. I do believe it was 15 that had a real small roster to it. I do believe it was. All right, let's go on. Let's go on.
This will just go on and on. What about the things that you don't know?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
To start off, Virtual Basement have confirmed an endless amount of DLC add-on wrestlers dependent on licensing. That means...
What? Did he just say endless DLCs? No way. No way. No. Endless DLCs.
As an independent wrestler that's hot on the market that wants to be in the game, there's a good chance that they'll actually be available. Of course, DLC wrestlers will cost you, but the great thing is that anyone that's DLC will receive a cut of the DLC price, meaning you can directly support your favorite independent wrestler just by downloading them.
Wait, hold on. I don't think this has ever been done before. As far as probably any game for that matter. So you mean to tell me this game, if there's an indie wrestler that chooses and wants to be a part of this game that can be, and we download them, we'll be basically supporting that wrestler in, just supporting them just by downloading them because they get a percentage of that. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. And just by saying that, this game is telling me that it's coming from true wrestling fans. These guys are the developers, but this game is coming from true intentions. You know what I'm saying? This is not going to be one of those, cash grab games and that's it. No, this game is coming. Sounds like to me what VikingSizeGamer is saying, that this game truly is coming from passion and love. Oh my goodness, yo, I'm hyped. I'm hyped for this. I'm at a loss for words because you know for years now we've been getting these wrestling games and they haven't been fun. None of them haven't been fun. We can talk about what THQ did in the past, and yeah, THQ Ukes made things fun. But when we get on the subject about what has 2K done, it hasn't been fun. You know what I'm saying? I want to get back to playing a wrestling game that's fun. Let's see what else Viking Size Gamer has to say about this.
Since the first video, the roster has expanded massively, and it now includes the Voros twins, the main event, the GNB, Jeff Cobb, Ken Shamrock, Chris Van Vliet as the ring announcer, the Tate twins, Ryan Parmenter and Vic the Space Lord, aka the Ascension, Solo Darling, Jason Cade, Sue Young, Rich Swan, Willow Nightingale, Zicky Dice, Lindsay Snow, Danny Jordan, Luigi Primo, Cheeseburger, Sea Stars, Lady Frost, Alex Gracia, Shad and JTG, also known as Crime Time, Ivor Lease, Killer Kelly, Neon Ninja, Shazza McKenzie, Kylie Ray, Brian Hebner as a referee, Kevin Riley, and more.
Wow. I do know some of those superstars that James shout out in the video. I do know some of them. Some of them I do not know, but that's the enjoyment of this game. The enjoyment of this game is to introduce you to some wrestlers you may never have heard of, and that's fine. Oh man, God, I'm really at a loss for words for this game because this is something that should have been around already. But we can't cry for spilled milk because we're getting it now. You know what I'm saying? We're getting a game that we can say us as wrestling fans we're gonna be proud of. This game sounds like it's gonna be it. I'm sorry, 2K, WWE, but we need what's the word I'm looking for? We need I'm trying to say this right. I want to mess up. We need a alternative. We need an alternative wrestling game that we can say we can do what we want and don't have to be told what to do, as far as how we do the matches. If that makes sense. I'm excited, y'all. I'm at a loss for words because I'm excited. Let's go.
The list of the roster has obviously gotten a lot bigger, and there are a few familiar names in there. But moving on to the next section, matches.
Oh man.
Matches are another thing that mean a lot to the players, and considering the amount that we've lost over the years, Virtual Basement are looking to give you an all-you-can-eat buffet of matches, including gauntlet matches, special referee, slobber knockers, lumberjack, first blood, I Quit Inferno, buried alive, strap matches, ambulance matches. I'm not going to spoil the rest, but there is...
What? And, yo, excuse me, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of these matches we have been missing, from past wrestling games. Well, why have they been missing? I have no idea. First Blood, for instance, I do believe you can still do First Blood in 2K games. You just have to customize the match type and make it. I Quit matches are still there for sure. Inferno match, I can't remember the last time I played an Inferno match. I cannot recall. A scrap match, slobber knocker, gauntlet, special referee used to be my match back in the day, y'all. I used to play. I think it was like the SmackDown versus Raw series that had a special referee. I do believe. I think that's the only thing I really played a whole lot in those games were special referee matches because I was just like to screw the computer over half the time doing fast counts. It used to be funny, Lumberjack. I don't remember the last time I played a lumberjack match. I don't remember the last time I played a scrap match. But it's good to know that Virtual Basement are, having a bunch of different match types for the wrestling connoisseur to play. This sounds pretty cool. Let's go.
More. Not only that, these matches are going to be customizable.
Wait, what? Hold up. So you mean to tell me all those matches you just mentioned VikingSizeGamer can be customizable? Hold on,
The
man.
planning, so for instance, you could have a fatal four-way Tornado Tag TLC match with a special referee, or a hardcore Inferno match. They're practically giving you the tools to create your own matches.
Wow.
Now I know you're sat there counting how many people on screen that would be.
Right.
Virtual Basement are actually aiming for 8 to 10 wrestlers on screen at once.
8 to 10 superstars on the screen at one time. That's crazy. 8 to 10. I remember when 2K tried this. It didn't work. I mean, I don't know why it didn't work for them, but it didn't work. The gameplay was sluggish, everything was slow, but Virtual Basement is going to try their hand in doing it, and hopefully, it's not laggy and it's not sluggish like it was in the 2K series, because all those superstars on screen just didn't mix well. So hopefully Virtual Basement can make that like a little bit better.
That's awesome, and obviously matches what other wrestling games are trying to do, and even exceeds a few as well. Now moving on, we'll talk about online. The plan is for a full in-depth online area. It'll include stats, leaderboards, factions and tag teams, online tournaments, championships, and a lot more.
Wow, they're going all out the box for online. Something 2K never has done. So let me see: stats, factions, and tag team championships, online tournaments, and leaderboards. I know for a fact I'll probably be diving into all of that just for the simplified fact. I think the last time I ever played online in a WWE game was 2K14. That's sad, isn't it? I have not played online in none of the other 2K properties. I have not. And the reason being because it's hard to play any of the 2K wrestling games online because of the lag. Not only the lag, sometimes you'll get idle out of the match, or sometimes your opponent will get idle out of the match, and you'll be playing pretty much playing the AI and don't even know it half the time. Oh my goodness, that was a disaster. 2K, fix your servers, man. But Virtual Basement though, they're hitting this online out of the park for what I'm seeing here. This is gonna be legit fire. From sounding from just hearing this, and this is gonna be legit fire for the online mode. Come on, James, tell us some more, man.
Virtual Basement have already confirmed they'll have dedicated servers for you to play on.
Whew, thank you. We need those dedicated servers. We need those servers. No matter, we need dedicated servers, yo.
Arenas are another thing that people will be wondering about. Don't worry. Virtual Basement will have a lot of arenas for you to grapple in. There'll be a mix between stadiums, high schools, baseball fields, arenas, a cruise ship, and a backyard.
Whoa, cruise ship and backyards? You taking me back to the backyard wrestling games from old. Wow, cruise ships, Jericho cruise ship, perhaps. But as far as arenas is concerned, though, my thing is, are they gonna be using like name brand arenas like from Impact Wrestling, ROH, and stuff like that? I just wonder that. I mean, because they have never said if like they're reaching out to certain companies or whatnot. Because I know this game won't have a specific company attached to the title like WWE. I know that's not going to be possible. But I'm wondering, are they going to use a mixture between the arenas they made and real authentic arenas? I hope so. I mean, if not, it's still cool. But I just wonder.
Wrestled in, they'll likely have it in the game. And if they don't have it on launch, they'll likely add it in later. Since this game takes inspiration from Here Comes the Pain, expect backstage areas as well. You want to know how much care and pride that they're actually putting into this game? This music that you're hearing in the background, that's actually Falabar's theme music from inside the game, and it's an original arrangement. They've actually teamed up with Taylor Sheesgreen. That guy actually did the music for Lance Archer in AEW.
Okay.
So they're really taking care and effort with every facet of this game. Alright, we're at the part you've probably been thinking of for a while. The Creation Suite.
Ooh.
Well, there's more good news here as well.
Okay.
Virtual Basement stressed that this game is about handing the power back to the players, giving them all the options to make the game truly how they want it. Your wrestlers, your arenas. Pretty much everything can be done in Creation Suite. Create a Wrestler will be in depth. Virtual Basement already told me they're aiming for hundreds of hairstyles alone.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. That's something that's been kind of lacking in wrestling games for a while now. Let us be creative as we want to be when we, once we design these wrestlers. Let us have free capability to be creative as we want. I, for one, know that I use community creations, all the time when I was playing, the 2K games, and that's one thing that kind of made the game last longer. You know, certain wrestlers that didn't make the roster for whatever reason, I could go download them. I mean, yeah, some of them may not be like spot on, but you got some good creative wrestler editors out there, card creators, so I call them, that does a fantastic job of getting these guys' likenesses down. And sound like to me, this game is gonna have card creators all over it. I can't wait, man.
Arena will also be in the game, featuring various ring sizes and shapes, different rope styles, including barbed wire.
Wait, what? So we going back to the hardcore Revolution days? I think that was on the N64. Barbed wire ropes. Yo, can we just have this game like right now, please? Like, oh my goodness, this is about to be fire, yo.
The options for you to make an extreme promotion are there, along with several other creative areas for you to flex your creativity. You want to recreate your local promotion? You can go ahead and do that. There are so many options, it's unreal. Fans of WWE 2K have been asking for years for there to be updates every year instead of releasing a new game constantly.
I know. I for one have been saying that too, and I think there's a lot of reasonings to why 2K in general won't do that. Is because you got to think that WWE update their product every single day. Something is being added, something's been taken away, and maybe it's just too much for them to keep up. That demand. Yeah, I mean, I'm just figuring that's what it could be. But this game sounds like it's gonna throw that out the window and it's gonna go ham. Let's see.
People are tired of needing to be able to update wrestlers based on their attire if they change their gimmick.
Yeah.
Well, Virtual Basement are making this game a service game. They won't.
Boom, a service game. So they're making this game for the fans because this is what we've been asking for years. This is what we've been asking for. I mean, yeah, WWE don't really have to release a game every single year. They really don't. But again, I mean, the money. That's what it's about. It's about this. And I'm for one. I bought every single 2K game there was because I'm a wrestling fan. But it's getting to the point where I want something different. I want something new. I want to play something that I can feel that the love went into it. You know what I'm saying? I want to play a wrestling game where I can do what I want, not what you tell me to do. Like I want to be able to set up a ladder in a ladder match here and it not set up. You know what I'm saying? I want to set this ladder up here and do crazy moves off of it here. Now I have to set it up here and do my moves there because you tell me to. I don't want that type of wrestling game anymore. I want a game where I can freely do what I want to do. And this sounds like this is going to be that game.
A new game every year. Instead, there'll just be updates to the game. New modes, arenas, creation parts, moves.
That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Don't just give me all this in a DLC pack and say that's done. No, keep bringing the stuff out to us. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing you'll have to buy? Well, Virtual Basement assured me that all you'll need is the game. The rest of the updates come with it.
Thank you. So with that being said, buy the base game and you already locked in for everything else. Thank you so much, Virtual Basement. Thank you so freaking much. I don't care if the game is a $60 game because if it is, it's gonna be well worth your 60. It's gonna be well worth every bit of it. Oh my goodness.
The only time you'll need to pay for DLC is if it's for something that's licensed, like a promotion that wants its arenas or wrestlers in the game. And then you're directly supporting that independent wrestler or promotion by downloading them.
That's fine.
Like I said before, they get a cut. I
That's
told
fine.
you, this game is ambitious.
Yeah.
Development is currently ongoing, and their first port of call is to build the exhibition suite, and then the creative suite, and then the online modes.
Okay.
That's just the base game. There's no career mode right now in the base game. Instead, it would come as a free update. Yes.
Okay. Now, as far as career mode is concerned, you guys know where I'm probably headed with this. 2K, y'all career modes have been trash, especially the one for 2K20. You know, I want to feel that, I'm the wrestler in this career mode, not because you may be doing some silly, crazy, whatnot objectives and stuff like that. No, I want to feel like I'm in this career mode. You know what I'm saying? I'm working towards something. Don't put me in these silly, goofy storylines. No, no. I'm playing a wrestling game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong. I know there's been some offlandish storylines before in pro wrestling, and I get that. It's all form of entertainment. But please, give me a true defining career mode that I'm going to love, not just maybe play just one time and never come back to it. Give me a career mode that I'm going to say, hey, I liked it so much. Let me restart it again. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, can we do something like a ever changing storyline per se career mode? You know what I'm saying? Because you played it one time. When you play it again, you're not going to get the same results you got the first time. If that makes sense. I want a career mode something like that. I don't know if it's able to happen or not, but that's just my opinions on a career mode.
I did say free. Oh, and by the way, there'll be something like a GM mode in there as well as a future update for the game.
What? Hold on. This is something that I've been wanting for years. The GM mode. And I see people on Twitter asking, what is so special about GM mode? Are you serious? What's so special? You get a certain amount of money for your show, your brand. I mean, I understand the GM mode wasn't a real thing in WWE because it was scripted anyway. But in the video game world, I mean, it could be anything you want it to be. It was like playing almost kind of like Monopoly in a way. You had so much money and you just went berserk on your roster. You signed people to a year, monthly, weekly contracts, and then you can negotiate as time go on if you want to keep that superstar, even proposing a trade to the other brands. Yo, if this comes back to this game that Virtual Basement is working on, I'm telling you right now, this game is going to be fire. This is going to be fire, and it's going to take everything in 2K's power to make people come back to their WWE games to play their product games. You know what I'm saying? Oh my, this is about to be crazy. I'm at a loss of words of why I'm stumbling over my words because this game sounds like it's going to be the truth.
It's only still in the planning stages, so things like this won't come out on a day one release. But that's where the longevity of the game comes in. The ability for them to just update it without having a yearly release, and with the WWE superstars being released and rosters shifting constantly, we could see a steady stream of wrestlers being added over time as DLC. Now the big question, when's the release?
Right.
Well, for now, it's still to be announced.
Okay.
We're working hard behind the scenes to create a whole new wrestling game engine, and that can incorporate everything I've just gone through. So right now, it's still early days, but their roadmap and plans scream potential.
Okay, that's fine. They're taking their time making this game. That's what's up. But here's gonna be the kicker. Just like I said, this is what's gonna be the kicker. If this game comes out before the next 2K installment, it's gonna be hard to pull fans away from this to play another 2K game. And I'm telling you, it's going to be hard. Because the reason being, because 2K20 was a dumpster fire. Fans are tired of pumping their hard-earned money into a 2K game and getting stupid results. So if this game releases way before the next 2K comes out, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. That means 2K gonna have to figure out what can they do to the next 2K game to bring fans back to their property. It's gonna be interesting too. Uh, I'm for one saying if this game comes out before the next 2K game, it's gonna be hard for me to put this down to go back to playing a 2K game if it's the same thing like 2K20 was. I would not be putting this game down to play a 2K game. I'm saying it now. Let me know in the comments if you guys feel the same way.
If you're not excited after this, then I don't know what does get you excited for wrestling games.
Right.
I'm James from VikingSizeGamer, and that was your definitive guide to Virtual Basement's Untitled wrestling game. If you enjoyed the video and you want to follow the development of the game, give the channel a subscribe. And don't forget to drop us a like.
Already did.
See you in the next video.
Alright guys, and that was it. That was VikingSizeGamer's definitive guide to Virtual Basement's Untitled wrestling game, and you did a phenomenal job with this piece, sir. Phenomenal job, and thank you so much for allowing me to do my reaction and my thoughts on the information that you provided here. Make sure you guys go subscribe to VikingSizeGamer as well. This is just brilliant. I mean, I'm at a loss for words because this is a game that I've been wanting for years. For years, this is a game I have been wanting, and finally look like it's gonna happen, courtesy of Virtual Basement. Whatever this wrestling game may be called, I'm all in. I'm just saying it right now, I'm all in. I'm ready for a change. I'm ready to start playing a wrestling game that's fun, that'll let me do what I want to do as a wrestling fan and not force me to do things that I don't want to do in a wrestling game. I'm all in. So anyway, once again, thank you to VikingSizeGamer for allowing me to react to his video, giving my thoughts, my opinions. In the comments below, let me know what you guys think about this Untitled wrestling game coming from Virtual Basement. Hopefully in the near future, as VikingSizeGamer, release more info as he gets it, I can come back and react once again to newer information that he puts out on the game. So once again, make sure you guys subscribe to him as well. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you guys like and comment down below. I'll try to get back to the comments as I can. But yeah, this is what I have for you today, guys. Excuse me. Oh man, I'm excited. I'm just stumbling all over the place. I'm excited. But thank you. Thank you, VikingSizeGamer. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.